everyone. Welcome to the Seeds of Success podcast, hosted by Dottie San Martin and myself, Orly Rivera. This show is your weekly dose of knowledge, insights, and actionable tips to transform centers into striking successes. Whether you're a seasoned industry professional or just stepping onto the lanes, we've got you covered. Dottie, how are you doing today?
Hi, Orly. I'm doing really, really good. I have to tell you where I am, the weather is a little bit chilly today. So I'm kind of finding that I'm getting in the holiday spirit. How about you? I mean, you're further north. So what's it like there?
Yeah, it's definitely chilly here. We had a little bit of snow the other day. So I'm definitely in the Christmas spirit. I mean, all holidays, but I'm Christmas year round though. I'm always ready to go. But one thing I know that me and you were talking about was during these holidays, whether it's, Halloween or Thanksgiving, or maybe just, holiday parties are going to start happening. Something that we noticed that happens in centers is you're getting a lot of new customers that might be there. Who knows? Maybe they're from a couple towns over visiting family. Maybe there's somebody that doesn't usually go bowling or go do stuff, but they're coming in with their company, or they're coming in with family. And we were talking about how this is the perfect opportunity to showcase your center to them.
Yeah.
So they keep coming back.
Yeah, you're so right, Orly. There are so many opportunities right now for bowling centers to really shine, right? To be able to leverage all of the wonderful things that you have in your center. But it's funny, as we were talking a little bit about today's podcast, I said, "Hey, Orly, what do you think that I would be doing if I were in the center right now? I knew I was going to have a whole bunch of people coming in." And you were spot on. I would definitely be doing a lot of prepping right now, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, you want, with this time of the year, we've got Thanksgiving coming up. We've got, like you said, people coming in from out of town that are looking to do something with families. We've got the Christmas season coming up. Same thing. People coming in wanting to do things with their families and with their companies. So this is just a really busy time of the year in the bowling center. And we want to make sure that we're putting our best foot forward. So cleanliness is huge.
Yeah. And yeah, cleanliness, making sure things are working. Cause how many times, I know I personally have gone into a place maybe for the first time, and I get it. Some people, you might have an off day, like, man, I didn't realize the bathroom wasn't clean, which it should be, but you know what I mean? Maybe somebody didn't go in there. Maybe you're short on staff, but you have to be ready. Cause there's been times where I've gone into places and somebody says, have you ever been into Orly's Bowl-O-Rama? And I'm like, yeah, probably it was the first and probably the last time. Cause took forever to get my food. It was dirty. You know what I mean? You don't want that to be somebody's first time and their last time. You don't want that to happen. You want to make sure it's top notch. It's, it should be good all the time, but you really want to make sure, you have all these new guests coming in. You want it to be looking great, everything working, everything running smoothly. So those people are like, man, that was the first time I've been there and I can't wait to go back.
Yes, you're so right. And that not only do you want to make sure your equipment is all in tip-top shape and your monitors are clean, your gutters, your approaches, all that's clean. That's definitely, make sure you got plenty of house balls. We've gone through this in previous episodes about making sure that you are prepared for that, but also make sure that your staff is prepared, right? So I'm a big, first impressions are huge. And when I walk in and I see a staff member that has a uniform shirt that is all faded and maybe it's got some holes in it where the name tag used to be, that to me sends out the wrong impression. So this is a good time. And Orly, we get so busy. You and I are just as guilty. We get so busy this time of the year taking care of things that we have to do. That's why we're doing this podcast today, to, give our listeners that opportunity to go, oh yeah, I do need to look at, shirts for the employees because it's been a while since I've gotten new shirts for them. Take a look right now, today, right after you listen to this podcast, take a look at your staff, make sure that they have nice shirts that they wear. If you require a special shirt for them to wear, if they wear name tags, make sure everybody has name tags, and then start to prepare your staff. Start to let them know that you're going to get busy. There's going to be a lot more people, and that your expectation is for them to greet them, to have fun, and to deliver the experience that you want the customers to be able to have. So those are things that can be going on, right now, that should be going on right now. in your bowling center.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and then I'll like you've mentioned before too, is like showcase what you have to those new people. Let them see what you offer. If you have Neoverse, you have this big nice wall. Have stuff up there saying, welcome in, like especially if it's like a company party, welcome in, and them seeing that's gonna be, oh wow, look, our name's up there, or this is happening, or I don't just show them everything you have, show them everything that's you're able to use in your center, and just show them how great of a place it is, and I guarantee they're going to come back, or they're going to want to book those birthday parties. Just walk them in your party rooms. Hey, do you guys know we have a party room over here? That if they're not using that area, let them. Because like I said, it could be their first and last time, but if you're showing them, hey, we do birthday parties here, we do this here, they're going to be like, oh, wow, we definitely are coming back. We love the food, or we love we love this, or maybe if they aren't eating food, still make sure to show them the menu, let them know. So they say, oh, today we don't have time to eat, but we're definitely going to come back and eat here next time. The food looks great, or, there's
Right.
showcase what you have. It's going to make a huge difference.
Well, and that's another good point, Orly, is you need to make sure that you take a look at your advertising. Make sure that all of the services, if you have any new competitions coming up, make sure those are being advertised. Make sure your birthday parties are well represented, your team building events, all that needs to be prominently displayed in your center for customers, these brand new customers or these customers that don't come in very often. You need to make sure that that is out there for them to see, right?
Yeah.
The other thing I want to mention is, when you've got these companies coming in and they're doing their holiday party at the center, a lot of times you'll find that they they have a budget, or they have in their budget to be able to provide prizes for them. Recommend that they give the gift of fun. So recommend that they purchase gift cards to give out. And this time of year is a great time for you to really be pushing gift cards with all these people coming in. But a lot of times companies forget that the bowling centers do offer. I like to call them, giving the gift of fun, because that's really what you're doing. You're giving your employees something that they can come out and get rid of that stress and have some fun with their family. And those are usually well received by the employees. So
another thing is if you're winning a gift card, somebody's, this company's giving out gift cards, you happen to win one and it's your first time there or something, you might be like, oh wow, I got a gift card. I'm going to pick up a couple gift cards before I leave for gifts for other people, or for exactly Christmas. Right. So yeah.
Yeah. And, we were talking about making sure that you're utilizing the products that you have in your center to really change that experience, or to make that experience memorable. So if companies are coming in and they're having their holiday parties at the center and they're going to be having prizes, look at what you have around that you can use. Don't draw the name out of the hat, folks. That's old school. Utilize your technology that you have to make it fun. So, do something fun. For those that have Best X, do Lucky Train. For those that have other scoring systems, pick something out. If you want to make it based on their talent, do something like Red Pin or something along those lines, where they have to earn it, right? Yeah. Striker, something along those lines. So they have to earn it. And then they really feel good when they walk away with something. Or if you just want to do it at random, then certainly there's creative and fun ways that you can do that as well. So definitely make sure that you're pulling out all the stops and showing people what you have, because that's what's going to make that experience memorable.
Yeah, I agree. I'm big on, you bought it, use it. You know what I mean? You have those great features, use those features, use them to get in more people, use them to bring people back. Make sure you're using them.
Definitely. The other thing that I want to say is, when you do have this influx, and parties should be started right now, folks. So if you've not already got holiday parties happening in your center right now, I hate to tell you, you're behind. So get busy. But when you've got all of these holiday parties and these people coming in, some of which might be the very first time they've ever been to your center, you want to get them back. You want to get them in more often. So put something in their hand to get them back. If it's a popcorn on their next visit, or 30 minutes of free bowling for up to so many people, or whatever, make sure you are giving them a reason to come back to your center. And give the party, the person, the company that's having the party, Have you ever thought about doing something for them to, instead of it being an annual event, maybe get them back every 6 months? So what about giving them, some sort of a discount on their bowling if they come back and have another event within 6 months?
Yeah, it's a great idea.
So, there's all kinds of things that you can be doing. Make sure that your bowling center is all decked out. Make sure it feels festive. If you've got the Neoverse wall, you have so many different things that you can put out on that wall to make it feel good. So make sure you do that. Get that Christmas tree up if you've not already got it up. Be creative, be unique with that Christmas tree. I have to tell you a really quick story, Orly, and then I'm going to, we'll wrap this show up. But, be creative with your Christmas tree. People love, love, love unique Christmas trees. The first year I ever had an all bowling Christmas tree, I had the local news stations come out and ask if they could do a spot at my center because they had heard about my unique Christmas tree.
Oh, cool.
So I had bowling pins all over it, and every single thing on the tree was bowling related. It had all these little sippy bottles, and it had the banks, the bowling ball banks. We had all that on there, and it was a really cute tree, but it became the focal point. People wanted to take their pictures in front of the Christmas tree. So guys, don't be afraid. Be unique. It's okay to be different. I encourage it. So anyway, yeah, just let your imagination run wild. But definitely, listeners, there's so many opportunities right now with all these new people coming into your center. Don't be left out.
Yeah, don't miss it.
Make sure you get them to come back. So, well, listeners, thank you so much for joining us today. We know you get busy, and we want to just leave you with one or two little tidbits of things that you can think about to help you grow your business. We look forward to you tuning in next week for another episode of Seeds of Success as we equip you with more practical tips, ideas, and trends that will help your center grow and achieve new levels of success. Remember to share this podcast with your entire team. The more seeds you plant, the bigger the crop. Until next time, keep growing your business one happy customer at a time.